All right, YouTube. So everyone wants to know, I've been getting this question a lot and I'm here to finally answer it. I climbed up. I basically got to number one. I ain't going, you can say, oh, you didn't get number one, but I got all the way to number one. Well, number two, I was 1 point away from tying to number one, 2 points away from reaching number one on the leaderboards on Xbox. And I got booted offline. I was going against an opponent, really good opponent. I'm not going to discredit him, but I will say for the most part, I beat him I think every time I fought him up until that point, and I felt like I was going to beat him then. It was a pretty good matchup for me. And again, I got booted offline in that at the first round of that fight. So I'm just going to say I reached the pinnacle of Xbox, bro. You don't like to hear it, cool, whatever. As far as the Xbox leaderboards, I reached number one. Now I want to talk about which one is better, and I'll go ahead and queue up. Which one has the better players? Well, it depends on how you define better. Personally, if you're here just for the answer, I'll give you that right now. PlayStation has the better players. 100%. I can't argue. And I'm not speaking on the ESFL, the pro level. I'm talking about strictly ranked players. If you go to ranked and play, which one has the better players? And it is PlayStation. Why do I say that exactly? Because Xbox players literally just sit there and exploit and exploit and exploit. PlayStation guys have some cheese to their style. I will say that. They have some, the extra head movement stuff. But the Xbox guys, I mean, every top guy that I played literally clinch spammed me, grabbed my neck, kept throwing elbows. That way they can get the doctor stoppage. Like it was actually, it hurt me to see it because I came from Xbox. That ping just jumped up to 240 or 230. I came from Xbox. I'm originally Xbox. When I was the ESFL champion, I was champion on Xbox. So it sucks to see Xbox players playing like this. It really, I was like, oh, damn, what happened? And I know people gonna think, oh, you just crying, you just complain. Bro, I'm on here to have fun. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm on here to have fun because I don't get a dime, I don't get a cent, I don't get an accolade for being top 10, top 2, top 1 on the leaderboards in UFC 5, bro. So I don't care that much. The only reason I wanted to reach number one is for a YouTube stream title or a video title. That's it. Right? And okay, we can explain why I think PlayStation guys are better. Well, they actually try to play mixed martial arts. They actually try to play the game versus just exploiting one thing. Now, there are some legit guys on Xbox, and I'm not just going to, just disrespect Xbox and just do y'all like that. There are some good guys on Xbox, right? We know there's good guys on Xbox, but for the majority of ranked, what I played, when it came to quote-unquote the top players on those leaderboards, I mean, for the most part, they all just literally just cheesed. And I don't usually play Xbox, but I played for relax. I played for this season because I got banned on PlayStation. But I mean, I got my account back the next day or the day before that, the day after that. So it wasn't like that. But I was like, man, I'm already started on Xbox. I might as well play. But for the most part, bro, like, the PlayStation guys show more overall skill. So if you ask me which console has the better players, it's PlayStation. And it kind of feels like most guys on Xbox, it's just going around like AIDS. One person has done it to somebody, and now everybody's doing it to everybody. That's kind of what I picked up on it from Xbox. But again, I'm not going to just try. If you know you play on Xbox and you don't play like that and you're a good player, then you shouldn't take offense. First of all, the whole PlayStation versus Xbox war is silly. If I'm being completely honest, it's silly. Who cares which one is better? But for the people that do care, that's what this video is for, bro. Bro, get up. And people gonna be like, oh, well, you just mad because you lost the PlayStation guys. Bro, you're just mad because you lost the Xbox guys. Bro, Xbox guys are cheesers. If you can't admit to you being a cheeser and literally exploiting the game, let's not say exploit, let's say abusing broken mechanics, then I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear anything coming from those people that can't admit what they're doing. Come, bro, why are you taking me down, bro? Yeah, and then you look at entertainment factor, you look at player base. I mean, most people are playing on PlayStation. As far as entertainment, I mean, there's more entertaining guys on PlayStation. That's me not just trying to side with PlayStation. That's just me speaking on my experience. So if you're one of them Xbox guys and you just, oh, Pryoxis playing that, I'm Xbox for life. Listen, bro. First of all, let's be completely honest. Xbox is trash when it comes to video games. Now, this is me talking like video games. There's no exclusives on Xbox that is worth me just going to go get an Xbox right now. The biggest exclusive that hit Prime, Halo, Gears of War, those type of games, they're cooked. PlayStation is dogging Xbox in exclusives. But if we're talking about UFC, we talk about that ranked leaderboard, I'm sorry. Like, it was just disgusting to see. And if I'm being completely honest, I couldn't climb on the PlayStation leaderboard like I climb on the Xbox. I believe I got to #1 on PlayStation, but I think it was like early on in the season. And I could be completely wrong. I could be capped. So don't quote me on that. But them PlayStation dudes ain't even, like, the dude that #1 on Xbox got 2,400 right now. I'm gonna knock this dude out right here. The GG's. We're going like 2,441. All right, I want to say 2,441. Right, that's what the guy #1 got on Xbox. And you go to the PlayStation League, I guarantee the #1 guy probably got like 2,700 points. Let's see. 2,697. So the guy that's #1 on Xbox wouldn't even be top 10 right now on PlayStation. That's what I mean. Like, it's truly just levels. Like I said, I don't think I'd be able to get. I think I can get top 10. Like right now at this very moment, I think I can get top 10. But once it starts getting up to that 2,600, listen, bro. I take a loss. I lose 50,000 points, and it'd be cooked for me. Straight up. But let's play another match, man. We're gonna. Actually, no. We're just gonna we gonna vibe out, man. This we one of them no edits. We just vibe out, but. Hopefully nobody takes offense to this and nobody thinks like, oh, I'm just complaining because I lost. Because at the end of the day, I've always said I am not a great player. I don't play the game to its strengths. I play the games to how I want to play it and implement the way I play the game. And I try to make fun with that. But you know, people will be people and people will say what they want to say. For the most part. Xbox, y'all, it hurt, bro. I'm sorry. I'm circling around now, but it hurt seeing what Xbox play the extent Xbox players will go to win. The PlayStation players are desperate as well. And I will say this: I've never been booted offline playing on PlayStation. I've never been booted offline playing on PlayStation. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. To boot somebody offline, like, come on, bro. And then let me get my moment. You can just let me get my moment. But it is what it is. And if we're talking about toxicity, I gotta be honest. Xbox is more toxic than PlayStation. I was surprised because I thought PlayStation was much more toxic than Xbox, but Xbox is more toxic than PlayStation, bro. But I will say Xbox, and just to speak a positive thing on Xbox is more, I get more positive messages on Xbox. I get more call outs on PlayStation. But on Xbox, I get more positive messages, but I also get more toxic messages as well. Or there's just more toxic people. But all in all, bro, I appreciate all the love and the support. At the end of the day, you guys are what, you know, made me who I am today. Whether you're toxic or not, you know. I probably threw you in the video. Probably made a couple $100 off of it. So, you know, I thank you. You toxic guys, you know that it's a well balanced. You toxic guys do make for great video titles, bro. As bad as it sounds, beating up a toxic player, people love that toxic shit. And you hate to see it, because I could put in a, I could put a YouTube title. Something. Let's think of something positive. Giving a subscriber $50 if he beat me, and they won't get half the views it'll get if I put beating the most toxic player in UFC 5. People like seeing them cheeses get beat up on, bro. Like, I don't know if it's just my community or it's other people's community, but bro, they like to see them cheeses lose, man. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it, bro. But if the cheese beat me, it might not see the day of light. That cheese is gonna have to upload it, and I say that respectfully. It's just the way the game goes, bro. But I remember back in UFC 3, bro, the Xbox was so far ahead of PlayStation when it came to competition during, I ain't gonna say during, because there came a time where PlayStation got more prevalent, but Xbox was so much ahead of PlayStation when it came to overall competition. And I don't know, bro. It's just PlayStation just took over. You had guys like Advaita popping out, Goat 1099 popping out, Abating Ash. What's his? Bartholomew was crazy good. What, I can't think of what his name is, and it's gonna kill me to think of his name because I think he still plays to this day. It's more. What's his name? It's a couple of them that I can't think of what their names are, and I'm gonna get them. You just gotta give me a second. He's in the same camp as Goat. He's a really good player. He likes to wrestle. I literally can't think of what his name. Papa Doc was one. I can't think of what the other guy name is, but maybe somebody will know exactly who I'm talking about. And this is UFC 3, not 4. Advaita was, oh my goodness. If y'all don't know who Advaita X is, he's always in Goat 1099 streams. He's in my streams as well. During that time, like, he was choosing Darren Till and defeating people. Like, he was going off meta picks and just frustrating and defeating people. And during that game, people, the way that I play, you know, the defensive style was more. I'm not going to say it was the best way to play because, you know, aggression still did its thing, but you had more room to be defensive because of the block meter. How did I deny that? So, you know what's crazy? Sometimes I'll be holding both of my triggers. To deny a takedown, and I'll let go of denial, and it still denies it. And then other times, I'll be holding both triggers, and the guy will still get the takedown. Like, I just ain't holding my triggers. I'll be like, hello? I don't know if it's me or if it's the game. Let me know if that happens to you guys as well. Oh my goodness. You know, getting big hit reactions like that when you're rocked is crazy, and it ain't like I'm getting hurt. Let me know in the comment section, y'all, and I just had to stop. Ooh. Are you guys going to watch me play Undisputed? And again, it can be a yes, it can be a no. I just want to know. I will say, and I can't say because I'm under NDA, but UFC better get on their shit. That's all I'm gonna say. I know you guys have seen some Undisputed stuff and y'all don't like, but UFC better get on. And I'm not saying this because you know, I'm like a fan of the game and I don't like UFC, because I'm a UFC fan. UFC has essentially made me what I am today. But I'm speaking as a consumer of both games, and UFC is in trouble with what Undisputed has to come and what they're trying to do. They are in big trouble, and I don't want to see Undisputed go out. I mean, UFC look bad, and you know, you got to keep in mind, bro, it's boxing, man. It's boxing. People are going to play that boxing game just because it's a boxing game, you know? And there are rumors for EA to come out with a fight night. I would love for EA to come. The more fighting games, the better. The more combat sports game, the better. I'm not against it. 100% I'm not against it. I would love to see more combat sports games, bro. It does nothing but benefit me as well. But man, Undisputed, like I said, it's getting serious, and they also are getting. I've seen on Twitter that they've got 20 million from Saudi. I think it's like Turkey. If I'm saying his name wrong, please correct me. He, you know, giving them $20 million or something like that, bro. That's crazy. Like, I'm at the point where, honestly, I'm not saying Undisputed is an indie company no more. They're not, because what they're getting back, and how much help that they're getting, and how much support that they're getting, and this is just them and outsourcing and getting the whatever money they're getting. It's not indie money no more. They're getting real bread. 20 million, you know what I mean? So you won't hear me say, "Oh, they're just an indie company no more." No, because they're moving like a AAA company when it comes to, you know, money wise. Will I still give them slack for it being their first boxing game? Of course. But I'm not gonna say too much. And again, I'm not just trying to glaze the game, but bro, I genuinely cannot wait for that game. The amount of excitement I can't wait to see you guys have, and I can't wait to have when I play that game. And then I can't wait to see the future of the game, because you never know where this can take you. And with the Saudi guys involved, what if they do like something where, you know, people can make some crazy money playing the game? That would, in my opinion, put another fork in EA's back, because they're back in their game with trying to invest into the community and doing things, trying to see, oh, who's the best player, you know what I mean? And EA hasn't done that. Like, don't get me wrong, UFC, the company, has done it, but EA hasn't really put much effort into it. And again, they're not obligated, but I just want to see them try to do it. I mean, they do it for other games, right? Ooh. From my understanding, FIFA gets it, Madden gets it, and I know those games are much bigger games, but at what point do you even try? And that's my biggest problem. I just don't feel like they're trying hard enough. And if I'm wrong, please correct me. But that's just my genuine, honest opinion. They're not trying hard enough when it comes to trying to push their game, push the community. Because I feel like UFC has, as far as the game, new players coming to UFC game, I think that's died. I think that is completely dead. I think the people still playing UFC are either hardcores or people that hop on for the moment and be like, oh, okay, let me get off this. And it sucks, because I want to see more people play this game. If more people play this game, the more people watch me, the more I grow, the more the community grows, the more other people grow. But it's like they dropped a bombshell with this, bro. Hopefully, I'm saying, things can change in the future. But I read the patch notes yesterday, and I was strong. They changed 3 things, and those were basically hot fixes and not actual big changes. But what do I know? I'm not a game developer, right? But anyways, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. I appreciate you guys' time. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, turn on notifications. I am sorry for yapping in you guys' ear the whole video, but I just had to get something off my chest, okay? And when I have to, I'll get it off. And if you guys don't want to listen to it, feel free to not watch the videos, whatever the case may be, all right? But I love y'all. Y'all boys stay up, stay blessed, and keep moving forward, all right? See ya.